What is up? This is the Chick coming at you with another Diablo 4 video. Today we're going to be talking about the best way to go from level 50 to 70. Hopefully my audio is fixed because I put a lot of effort into it, as you can see. And we'll see how that goes. Anyway, before we get started, go and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, we're having a giveaway as soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're going to be giving away a copy of Diablo 4, or a video game of your choice. Anyway, let's hop right into it. The best way to get from 50 to 70 is going to be doing Nightmare Dungeons. They buff the XP and stuff, so two things you're going to be doing. First, spam Nightmare Dungeons. Second, you need materials from Helltides, so what you're going to do, you're going to spam Nightmare Dungeons, and on your other monitor, you are going to have up the timer on helltides.com. As you're doing Nightmare Dungeons, when the Helltide's about to pop, you go over there and you do the Helltide. Otherwise, you pop an elixir and you do some Nightmare Dungeons. This is when your build starts, right? So you're going to be coming up with a build that's going to get you from level 50 to 70. You're not going to have all of the Paragon points. You're not going to have all the items you need for your build to work. So your character is just now going to be coming online. So sometimes you're going to be slogging through stuff. Sometimes you're actually going to be making progress. Like for me, for example, I was hanging out with one of my buddies the other day, and I wound up actually getting some of the items that I needed for the build for Whirlwind. So I should, in theory, be able to roll through this. We're just going to kind of mess around here, and I'm going to work on doing the Whirlwind thing. I'm just kind of practicing and playing characters while I wait on the season to start. So the TLDR is do Nightmare Dungeons, and when there's no Nightmare Dungeon available, or no Helltide available, you keep doing Nightmare Dungeons. When the Helltide is available, you do the Helltide. Reason being, you want to be able to make sure you're getting the materials that you need from the Helltide, because that's how you upgrade your Ancestral gear, and upgrading your Ancestral gear is one of the most important parts of the game, because that's how you're going to build the power on your character, etc., etc. So just do dungeons, do Helltides, hang out, and obviously if you want to do some outdoor content, go do outdoor content. Don't burn yourself out just spamming Nightmare Dungeons by any means, but this is just the fastest way to do it, right? So that being said, the rest of this video is just going to be me hanging out and doing this dungeon. So hang out, enjoy it. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. We're just going to goof off and hopefully get some fat loot here. My barbarian's not real strong, but I do happen to have the shout ring. So my cooldowns aren't super long, but I'm not itemized and don't really have any good stats yet. So they're not super short either. I did also happen to get the unique chest, which is kind of funny because I never really played this character, and I was leveling it up, and I was like, oh, hey, unique, and it was the chest. So once I do hit 60, this guy's going to be rolling on through, which is kind of funny. Also, some news for the channel, since we're just hanging out and talking at this point. One of my buddies, who I've known for a really long time, wants to hang out and do some stuff on YouTube, so we are going to have him hanging out as basically a guest creator, and he will be uploading some things to the channel every now and then. It is mostly going to be Final Fantasy content, I do believe, but when he hops on, make sure you guys are welcoming to him. We're going to probably have a little collaboration talk to make sure everybody's introduced to him and stuff, and that y'all know who he is, and he's a pretty chill dude. I've known him literally my entire life, so we shall see how he does. Make sure you guys support him like you support me when he comes in here. Enjoy what he's got to say. Obviously, if you don't play Final Fantasy, we're not going to yell at you for not watching those videos, but just letting you know what's coming down the pipeline for the channel. And with that, I'm trying to get him to play more Diablo 4. He's got Diablo 4. He just doesn't play it very much because he's a scrub that likes to play Final Fantasy. So we'll see how that goes. We'll have that coming. So I'm still trying to pick a main. If you have made it this far in the video, feel free to leave a comment of what you think I should play for the season. I will be playing primarily one class to 100 before going and exploring the other classes. But I will be leveling everything up during the season, so do not worry about that. There will be guides coming for all of the classes throughout the time that the season is active. And we will be enjoying all of those things. I don't know if we'll be enjoying it as much as we're enjoying the druid at the moment. I'm kind of torn between druid and rogue, but I will play whatever gets the most hype from the viewers of the channel. So I could be swayed to play anything. So make sure you leave a comment of what you would like to see me main and what you would like to see the most content on. And we will be going from there. It will be a lot of fun getting to hang out and level things up and see what kinds of things you guys want to see, as well as what kinds of things we can come up with as a community. Do not forget, if you are over on my Twitch, which is Twitch TV/TheChig, I have my Discord and everything over there, as well as an updated schedule of when I stream, which is Tuesday and Thursday, as well as Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every week. Every now and then I might be a little late, but mostly pretty good about staying on track for the channel. So make sure you come over there and check that out at some point if you're interested in some live content. I do also stream here on YouTube sometimes, not quite as often, but on occasion I will be live on YouTube as well. I know a couple of you have caught me live over here before already, so not news to a lot of you. Other than that, you know, we're just trying to do the thing and have the fun, and yeah, well, try not to die at this point, but oh look, we got an event. Heck yeah. Something I will tell you about speed of leveling. The events are not super efficient as far as XP goes. So if you are trying to level as fast as possible, you can skip the events. But I like to do the events. You get an extra box of loot. You get a little extra XP. And, you know, it's less boring than just, you know, resetting dungeons and just spamming the same thing repeatedly. So I'm apt to do them, but just be aware that they're not as much XP as some other things that you could be doing. Also, smack the butcher in the mouth for me if you see him, because that guy's a pain in the butt. And we all like to see him fall over and drop that fat loot, because he's good at giving loot if he's not good at anything else. Also, don't stand in fear circles, because fear circles CC you, and we do not like to be crowd controlled around here. That is a given. Alright, we almost got this licked. Womp. Alright, cool. Oh, little duders. Womp, womp, smack. Oh, cool. Alright, yeah, we got nothing. It's fine. For the most part, you just want to try to get as much XP as you can to rush your way to Nightmare anyway, so World Tier 4 is where it's at, so you know, everybody knows that anyway. So we're just trying to get there as fast as we can. We're also trying to pop that Brood Guard and go ham, hey. Look at them tornadoes, y'all. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the barb. Womp, 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 womp. So I gotta say, one of my buddies that I've known for a really long time, he plays barb, and he named it I'm Dizzy. Can you guess what spec he plays? And let's be real here, it's not Hoda. Yeah, he and I were goofing off when I got the rings and when I got the chest, so that was interesting. And funnily enough, he wasn't salty, so I was happy with that. Alright, we almost got it. Also, another tip while I'm thinking about it, is if you are doing this method and you are spamming Nightmare Dungeons, you will occasionally accidentally complete this trees quest. So when you complete the trees quest, go turn it in. It's a big chunk of XP and a chance at some loot while you're at it. So there's no reason not to just go ahead and turn it in. I mean, you could let it sit, but why would you, right? Check it out. Ground Stomp does a thing. Anyway, that's all you do. You rinse, you repeat, you level up your duder stuff things. Bang. That's it. Anyway, thanks for hanging out for this dungeon. That was fun. I've been enjoying spinning around, getting dizzy, and see you guys in Sanctuary. Looking forward to it. Peace.